Hi everybody, this is the last of our activity videos in this section. So this one is fine and gross motor activities. So fine motor is small movements, such as picking up small objects, holding a spoon, anything that uses the small muscles of the fingers, toes, wrists, lips and tongue. Gross motor are big movements, such as rolling, sitting, anything that uses large muscles in the arms, legs, body and feet. So I'm sure you can agree, fine and gross motor are used in every instance of the day. Every activity your child does, whether it's just walking or sitting, falls into this category. I literally have thousands and thousands of activities that would fall under this, so I can't include all of them unfortunately. So in the email pack or in the video with the pictures on Facebook, I'm going to send you as many as I can possibly send. But this is just to give you a couple of ideas. Puzzles is a big one for fine motor. Where the biggest skill that we're trying to instill under this one is pincer grip. So pincer grip is very important for all kids. This is the movement we're trying to get, where they can physically go, pick something up with the pincer grip. It's a 2-finger grip. So obviously for the very small ones, these peg puzzles are great to do that. Obviously as they get older, then we move on to bigger puzzles with bigger pieces and more pieces. So puzzles is a great one for fine motor. These texture blocks, exactly the same. We're working with pincer grip, they're picking it up, they're working on their fine motor skills. This is a nice one for very little ones for fine motor. It can either use the pincer grip or its nice actions, taking it off, it's working with control. Can carry on from there. Tweezers is a fantastic one for this category for fine motor. Put anything in a little basket, give them a pair of tweezers. You can get nice big plastic tweezers the kind that we use. Obviously the older get them, the smaller the tweezers can be, and then they're picking the item up from the basket. Tweezers are a fantastic tool to use to instill pincer grip and to practice pincer grip. Pincer grip is so important because it will lead your child to writing. If they don't have good pincer grip, they won't have good pencil control, and that will instantly affect their writing. So the more you practice pincer grip at this age, the more you're instilling the skills that they're going to need for when they get older and they go into their writing phase. So this is a great one to do. Scissors is also another fantastic fine motor activity. A great one to start with when they're very little is letting them use safety scissors and cutting Play-Doh. They're not trying to follow any kind of line or pattern, they're physically just getting that movement of cutting. And that's a great one to start with, is cutting Play-Doh, and then obviously as they progress further, then the difficulty of what they're cutting can change. Posting is another great one. So taking an object, I'll show you here with the formula tin, posting it in. That's for very little babies. As they get older, you can actually cut a hole in the top here and take something like a tongue depressor, and they can push the tongue depressor through. You see, working with the pincer grip again. So anything that would fall into that category is a great thing to do. Even threading pasta onto a cocktail stick, one of the large kebab sticks, sorry, not a cocktail stick, a kebab stick. That's a fantastic one. Just make sure that the end has been snapped off so that they don't have the pointy bit. Putting pipe cleaners through bottles, that's a fantastic one for fine motor. Threading is another great one. The list literally goes on. So that I'll send all the pictures of different things you can do, and you can add on to them as much as you want. Obviously with the little ones, just be careful if there's anything sharp. Gross motor activities is play. That's one of our biggest things we use for gross motor. Anytime that they're running, jumping, going down slides, climbing, it all falls into gross motor. That literally will encompass any physical activity that they do during the day. So I'm sure you at home can think of a million different things they can do for gross motor, but I will also include some in the pack as well. That's pretty much fine and gross motor. Anything else you can think of that will fall into this category, using a hula hoop, throwing a ball, it all falls under the same category. So this is one of the ones that the kids actually love the best, especially the gross motor, because kids love being outside and running and jumping. So this is one of their personal favorites. Thanks everybody, that's fine and gross motor.